Hello and welcome back, fellow grudge settlers. Heir of Innovation here. We're going to continue the Masters of Innovation campaign. We need to do something fun here, which is recruit airships. So I have 3 Thunderbarges as a result of our having taken on the Skaven grudge at the end, and I want a Thunderbarge in every army so we can spread the wealth here. And we already get the Spirit of Grungni in Malakai's army, so we will be double Thunderbarging, which should be quite a lot of fun. Now, I have to think of what unit I want to remove to put the Thunderbarge in. And we have a lot of good units, so it makes this kind of tricky. You could put the Grim Delvers in another army, but gosh dang, do I like me some shotguns. And then I would only got like 5 standard infantry and then the 2 guys. So, I mean, if anything, we're going to have even more ranged firepower. So I think I might kick the Grim Delvers and we'll just recruit them into a different army after the turns run out. The Slayer Pirates kind of have a nice benefit of like helping me hold up a flank. So let's go ahead and do the adventure units, and let's put one of our, and by the way, the Thunderbarges don't cost me anything to recruit or to upkeep, which is absolutely bananas. I was thinking that I would have to, you know, hurt my income a little in order to pull this off, but apparently not. Let's take a look at this army. So 4, 5, 6 infantry. I mean, if anything, I'm probably just going to cut one of these Quarreler Great Weapons, because all the rest of this is pretty useful. And like I said, I like the shotguns a whole lot for taking down monsters and stuff. So let's cut the Quarreler Great Weapon, and let's grab the Thunderbarge, and then we need to level up Thorgrim here. We can finish off Thunder, or we finished off Inquiring Mind. Let's do Lightning Strike, because he may have to fight some tough battles, because we're kind of all singled out. And Lightning Strike can be, of course, a very useful skill to have. Triangulation Sapper. Let's do hand-loaded. All right, so we've got the Thunderbarge there, and then our other army up here closer to the forces of Archaon is also going to need a Thunderbarge. They are underground right now, but I think that if we cut a unit, I think I'm going to cut the, I don't know, man, the Skulder Guard are pretty good, but so are these Quarrelers because they have Shield Breaker. I like how the Quarrelers can fire up over the line. The Skulder Guard are trickier to use because you have to get them into just the right spot, so I think I'm going to actually cut them right now. Well, hold on, let me see. It's 5, 6, 7, 8 infantry. We have a lot of infantry in this army. We could just like merge a couple of these warriors.
How can I help?
Yeah, let's just do that. I'll cut one dwarf warrior and we'll put the Thunderbarge in there. Because the firepower is really where you do your damage as a dwarf. So there we go. We've got a Thunderbarge in every army, and that is definitely going to be Malakai friendly, I'm assuming, in terms of just fitting his character. Stormbrak Mount. We need to catch these guys, but let's go ahead and end our turn and see what we get, because we're going to need more movement points. We should be making a decent bit more Oath Gold at this point. We need to take the opportunity to increase our income wherever we get it. So like retaking Pillar of Skulls and getting that Tusk trade back open would be pretty important. Be awesome if Festus came underground. Nope, he's gonna ignore us and just go to Tribe Slaughter, but that's okay. He's about to be slaughtered, tribe or not. So he can have his fun there for a moment. Oh, look, Kolek's right there with him too. We'll kill both, 2 for 1. All right, and it looks like Wulfric is going to attack Krakadrak and be defeated. I'm just going to take the auto-resolve here, because we don't get to use any of our fun Thunderbarges or anything. Take the Oath Gold and the Treasury. And the Ropsman clan wants a defensive alliance, which I think we should probably agree to. And let's see what else we get here on our turn end. It's like nothing else at the moment. All right, so we need to avenge what has happened at Tribe Slaughter, and we can hit both Kolek and Festus all at once, and I think we should. They're going to be tough, but I'm pretty sure we can take both of these armies down. They're both going to be tired. Yeah, the auto-resolve likes, oh, Festus doesn't get to join him, so we're definitely going to be able to take them down. Let's go use our new Thunderbarge. Well, folks, get you a good look. Here's the new Thunderbarge. Not quite as large as the Spirit of Grungni, but still well equipped. You can even see our gents up there on top ready to throw grenades and all kinds of nasty stuff down into the fight. I'm looking forward to that. Let's make sure our cannons are targeting Kolek. They probably aren't, because Kolek is going to be... Oh, we are sitting right in the line of fire of those cannons too. Let's scoot out of the way before we get shot. There we go. And let's make sure and make our way in this direction. I'm going to eat up Kolek with some of the fire off of my gyros, and then I'm going to use our Spear of Grungni. It should be pretty effective against large targets like Kolek, so there we go. Oh yeah, very effective. Kolek is a very tough customer, and we just took a huge chunk out of him. I'm going to just kind of start working my way across this line here. The Spear of Grungni, and let it do some of its range damage, because it can do really, really good range damage. They're waiting on their reinforcements. So that's why I'm going to just take advantage while we're here. Kolek is not moving further back out of cannon range, so we'll just go ahead and punish him severely. Alright, Kolek is in big trouble. He's taking big cannon hits, and then we're smacking him up with the gyro bombers too. The gyro bomber's gun, pretty effective on him right now. And then the Thunderbarge already has 73 kills and climbing. We barely even started the battle. Alright, Kolek is all the way dead. Oh man, look at those bombs coming off the Thunderbarge. We've already got over 100 kills. I am already liking what the Thunderbarge is going to do for us. So the reinforcements are coming, but not going to be much that can save the forces of Kolek from this type of slaughter. Look at him running around underneath the Thunderbarge. I'll let you all see what's going down as it comes around here. We've got guys just firing down with the Grudge Rakers, and they're dropping grenades. That's so cool. Whenever you were playing the dwarves in Warhammer 1, did you ever think that you would be seeing the Thunderbarge up in the sky? I didn't even know what it is, obviously, so it's pretty cool to see it even be available. I'm going to shoot these horsemen with the cannons, because they're probably going to start throwing their crap at my gyros. They won't really have enough ammo to do anything significant to the Thunderbarge. Look at it, it's 154 kills. Yeah, these Thunderbarges are going to be really, really effective in helping us soften up enemy forces. So unless the enemy has a substantial ranged force, they're going to have a very difficult time dealing with the Thunderbarge. And a lot of these Chaos Demon factions, I mean, they do have some flyers and stuff that in great enough numbers, I think could be dangerous. Look at this stuff. I must have clicked a misorder. My bad. Let's move it all back. Go on back. I'll turn Gromby around to hold those hounds. I don't know. I accidentally clicked the wrong order here. There we go. All right, so Thunderbarge doing its thing. Let's get rid of these Marauders. All right, we got rid of those hounds. I've used my infantry here to kind of slow the advance of some of these units, and I'm just continually following them with this, with the Thunderbarge here. And the Thunderbarge, we are going to have to rename one of these. Someone asked for it to be the airship, you know, obviously spelled like air, like my channel, which I thought was probably a pretty appropriate choice. We have this spear, which isn't really great against these units, but why not shoot them with it? I mean, we don't get to take it with us after the battle, so... Alright, so I'm pretty sure that the enemy is long past due to be routing. I'm going to turn on the Thunder Burner just because we can here. I'm not going to burn up all my hit points, but there we go. Easy victory. Okay, so we win the battle against Kolek pretty easily. We can steal their money and get some more Oath Gold, or we can do some really nice replenishing here. But I don't think Festus is really going to threaten us a lot either, especially with that Thunderbarge. So I'm going to go ahead and take the extra Oath Gold and gold. And we're going to push in against Festus now, which actually we can't, but I can take Tribe Slaughter. So I'm going to occupy Tribe Slaughter, and we'll start replenishing, whereas Festus won't be able to. And then we'll just kind of chase him back up to the north and finish him off. So we're back in control of Tribe Slaughter. I don't need this building here, I don't believe. Let's see if we can do these buildings that give us better growth and replenishment, and we'll start trying to maybe build this province up a little to make it harder to be invaded and harder to be defeated. That is a pretty substantial garrison there. I do want to get more oath gold out of this building, actually, so that'll give me another 10 oath gold per turn. Right now, we are making just under 50, and if we do some more upgrades, we'll be able to get a decent bit more. I think we built another oath gold building back at... or no, we didn't build one at Hell Pit, but we need to. So let's put in an oath gold building there. We can get more of these exotic animals. Or we could go ahead... I'm going to build this refectory here so we can get a little bit better control, and then also we can trade some of the beer there. It looks like Castalton is moving this way to help us, which will be good. And we've defeated our enemies over here, at least temporarily. And when I take a look at Thorgrim's army, it is in pretty good shape. We could go ahead and move back out here, potentially towards the altar spawns. I mean, there's no one behind us. Tower of Crack is still safe. I think we can either move back out towards them, or we could let Castalton kind of help hold things over here, since he's in control at the moment, and we could take Thorgrim and go underground to help put an extra push on our Kaon. And then we, of course, need to continue to finish things up over here with Malakai. We're going to have to head towards Karak Flag. Let's go into the airship encampment. And speaking of the airship, I do need to continue. We are up at tier 5 now. And I think if I can get 12,000 gold, we can build, we can build the assembly line, and we can get even more Thunderbarges, which, why wouldn't we at this point? They are obscenely powerful. And not to mention, they're a whole lot of fun to use. So we definitely want to get to that point. Let's see here with Grombrindle. Get Grimnir's Resolve. That one doesn't do anything because we don't get that dilemma. I wish that dilemma would happen even when you confederate him. That'd be cool, but it'd probably be too powerful if they did, because we already get a lot of powerful stuff. But this is a pretty good one right here. The Vigor Loss Reduction for the army, and then the defense or armor piercing when defending. All of these are helpful. Let's just keep putting those in there. And let's go ahead and end another turn. All right, Tamar Khan, the Maggot Jerk, is back, and he has got a crapload of Chosen. Father Bileflood. What? What was that? Father Bile... Like, why does this unit have a name? That is weird. Is this something that I am not familiar with from his... Marauders and Nurgle, Chosen Nurgle... Marauders, Nurgle. What was I seeing there? Oh, there it is. It's weird. They've got like a name. Huh. Interesting. Well, if you all know why that is, let me know. Anyway, he's going to take a settlement or two from us potentially, but we're going to kill him. Like, he's got nowhere to go. We'll head him off. I'll bet you he's going to make a run into our territory that used to belong to the Chaos Dwarves. So he'll probably keep heading to his west because all that's unguarded. And that's the way the AI does. He knows I'm operating further over to his east. So he's not going to come towards us. Like, there's no way he wants to come fight us. AI never does. Let's go ahead and give these guys military access. I mean, I don't see why not. If we can get a good order tide going, it may help us control these wars with chaos, which can kind of get us out of this, kind of chasing our tail kind of circle. Look at this. How did Festus get a whole bunch of new units during that turn? And I guess he went into an encamp stance or something. I don't know. He was trying to ambush as well, so he got all these units and somehow got into an ambush. But he's going to get absolutely wrecked right here, so let's go finish off Festus the Leech Lord. It's going to get us a whole bunch more settled grudges. Run if you want. Ain't nowhere to run, ugly. We completed a mission apparently too, but let's go ahead and get in here and kill off Festus. Festus is ahead, and I'm going to attack him with my... Or actually, I'm going to attack his flying jerk here. I believe that's a... Is that a exalted hero? Yeah, it's an exalted hero, so we got to watch out, because that exalted hero could do some pretty good damage to our gyros. I'm targeting Festus with my cannons. Hoping we can... Oh yeah, did tremendous damage to him. And that exalted hero, if we can lure it far enough back in, is going to come into range of all of our thunderers back here. We get Spirit Leeched or something, or we take friendly fire? Thunders are blocked. I'm trying to give him line of sight here. One of my copters is stuck. Yeah, and he beat it down, but now he's in the line of fire of all of my thunders, so we're gonna jack him up. He's actually coming down trying to land. All right, let's bring the Thunderbarge back over. It was, oh, I'm surprised that Manticore didn't attack. I need to hurry it back over here. Let's Thunderburner our way back over. It's funny, the AI took the time to go around me there and then didn't actually get in and do the damage where they needed to. Seems rather stupid. All right, that Exalted Hero is gone. Festus is dead. And the Thunderburner helped us quickly close the distance. I'm gonna spear the... Oh man, we wrecked that Manticore. That was absolutely awesome. All right, so Manticore is wrecked. Yeah, I'm letting my Iron Drakes, I kind of just put them in a gap in the line. I'm just letting them do their work. I'm actually going to bring these Gyro Bombers up right behind that. Excellent. We are absolutely slaughtering Festus's band of jerks here. I'm going to actually put some cannon fire into that. We've got one more Exalted Hero of Nurgle down here, and let's send... We'll send Grombrindle over to help ward him out. Look at that, we've got almost 100 kills in this thing and we barely even used it. Thunderbarge is incredible, like just incredible. All right, we're gonna put some chops into this Exalted Hero. And he is no doubt going to flee. And I believe, okay, that Forsaken's just melting away there. All right, that's gonna be it. I just want to kill this Nurgle hero real quick. I think we probably shot... Nope, the Manticore got away just barely. That's frustrating. Yeah, can't be said the same of the Exalted Hero there for Nurgle. Anyway, let's get back out to the map. All right, well, that is definitely a good result. I mean, look how easy it is for us to get value on the Thunderbarge. Units are obscenely strong. And like I said, I'm here for it. I'm gonna go ahead and snatch the Oath Gold and stuff again. We finished one of our missions here, so that's good news. Let's take a look at which one that was. That was the Skaven Scheme. Says, use the Spirit of Grungni 5 times. Like, wait a minute, how did we finish it? And it says 4 out of 5? 5 times in battle. It says 4 out of 5, but it also says it's finished, which means we get field days. Okay, all right, whatever. I don't really know what's happening there. Sure. It says we completed it, but we haven't completed it. I don't know. That one's a new one on me. I can't claim to understand that. I'm going to take Grombrindle into a camp stance so we can continue to recruit. We need to go to the Pillar of Skulls. I do unfortunately think Tamarkan is going to head this way, and I won't have a way to stop him at the moment, but I might be able to start building this settlement. It'll take 5 turns. If we can build it larger, we'll get a better garrison, and we'll see. But like I said, he's going to take off running that direction and try and stay well away from us. He's not going to come over here and try and save his lands or fend us off. Like, he's just going to go for the easy stuff because that's what they always do. Now, we could use double airships here. It is a siege battle, but I do kind of think it would be funny because Nurgle really just doesn't have like range capability in this case, and we could just rain death all over them with the Spirit of Grungni. And you know what, we need to name this one the airship. Let's continue the siege for just a moment so we can name it the airship. We'll call this one Airship 1. The Airship 1. There we go. And we can name the others accordingly, or they'll come up with something else. Anyway, let's go drop some bombs on Nurgle, like help cleanse them of their plague. All right, we're gonna blast down the towers of the settlement first. Looks like Malakai is already in range of some enemies, and I do have, of course, our airship and gyros. I'm gonna push forward a little bit with this. I don't want to get shot by my own cannons. Like I said, I'm gonna blast down the enemy towers first, let you all get a little bit of this sweet views here. The towers are shooting at our gyros. We should do tremendous damage with our cannons against the towers, and they ought to go down in a big hurry with minimal damage. I'm gonna take this other tower out, and then we're going to move up get ready to do some serious damage. I'm gonna blast the gates open and everything with my towers. And let's send the real good stuff over here. Send a few gun units this way. We'll send a few gun units this way. Okay, so I've got my army kind of moving up, splitting up. A few seconds we'll be able to bring the Spirit of Grungni in. Those exalted plague bearers are throwing crap at me for the moment, so I'm gonna kind of move past them a little bit here. Once they get down from the wall, we'll be all right. There's not a lot of units that they have that can really even threaten me at the moment, which is good. Let's knock that gate open. And 30 seconds to the arrival of the Spirit of Grungni. I'm gonna just start flying this airship right down the line here and just letting it do its thing. I'm gonna keep my gyrocopters back to a slightly safer distance for the moment. All right, that gate is very nearly open. And the airship's already got 20 kills, and I'm sure that will climb rather rapidly. I mean, that's 20 kills against Nurgle units, too. You know what kind of high HP the Nurgle units have, so let's see. All right, Spirit of Grungni is ready, and we'll just kind of bring it in over here, and we'll just kind of fly back and forth, right on top of the enemy. So here it comes. There she is. Spirit of Grungni. And I'm gonna give it a movement mortar in the opposite direction. So now, like I said, we got two airships just kind of rumbling through the streets. You'll notice the Spirit of Grungni actually has these Slayer guys up on top of his Slayer pirates versus the standard ones. But these two units are gonna cause tremendous damage to Nurgle. That tower should be open. Let's go ahead, the gate should be open. Let's open the other one. I wanna have a little bit of fun here too with some of my obscene infantry like the Doom Seekers. I think that they could have a lot of fun here. Are airships stuck on each other? I think they are. I think they are stuck on each other. We already got 39. Yes, we've already got 100 airship kills. And it's not going to stop anytime soon. I can just fly these around basically with impunity. Let's see if that gate... Yeah, the gatehouse almost opened. Malakai, I wanted to have him up here. Sweet. One of our airships is under a little bit of fire, but they have a tremendous number of hit points, so I'm not super worried about it. That's airship 1 right now. It's being shot by a tower back here. There's also some flies and other stuff back there, but 55 kills, 109 kills on airship 1. Okay, Malakai is headed up. Let's take Gotrek, Felix, and our Doom Seekers into here. And let them just get to work. They should do extremely well against any of these Nurgle units that are fairly low armor. I'm gonna go ahead and take Malakai on in through the gate over here. And we'll take the Warriors of Dragonfire pass in with them. Okay, again, neither airship suffering any significant damage here. I wonder if I can hit that magic tower from way back here with my cannons. I might be able to. All right, yeah, here comes the rot flies. They may come and attack me. If they do, I'm not overly concerned about it. All right, let's bring the Doom Seekers in now that we've got a blob set up. Warriors of Dragonfire pass them in here and help out there. Let's go ahead and turn this gunship around. All right, we did take out that tower. Can we hit this tower? I don't know if we can. Line of sight may be just a hair off, but we'll see whether we can or not. If we can take those towers down, that'd be nice. It's just less damage that anybody can do to me. And then that tower over here, we could probably come get with our gyrocopters. Awesome. Yep, everybody's getting cut to ribbons now. Oh, here comes, is that Great, no, it's Great Unclean. I was thinking it was Uncle Furuncle, but it is not our dear old uncle.
Very well. I will. All right then.
Oh man, Gotrek is going to be on an absolute tear after all those abilities. Let's see if we can get any attacks in on the Great Unclean one. He, of course, is going straight for Felix because he considers him to be the weaker of the targets here.
I will, if I must.
Oh yeah, Gotrek is taking some big chunks out of his rotten keister. That is a scary place to stand if you're Gotrek, right next to the soiled loincloth of the Great Unclean One. Nice. Great Unclean One's already dead, so Gotrek absolutely chewed that thing up. All right, how are we doing? How's the airships? I say we take these things and just kind of head back further into the settlement with them. The tower is coming down rather nicely. The camera gets weird over this stuff. So Nurgle is in pretty big trouble here. Can we Cinder Blast shell like right in the middle of us like this? Let's see. Or a Cinder Blast grenade or cluster bomb, whatever it is. Either way, I like it. Come on, throw it. If he can toss it, no, I don't know if he can toss it while he's getting attacked. We'll see. I don't think it's gonna work. I was gonna try and toss it while we were being attacked, but the cluster bombs are pretty fun. I'm gonna head back this way too. We've got another tower back here that I might just head over and attack. We've got tons of ammunition in the airship. All right, we did get rid of another tower. Let's head over to this tower. Keep working these things down. We've cleared out the losers at the gates. I'm gonna head back and take the first capture point, and then we're almost cut through all the rot flies and stuff over here with the warriors of Dragonfire Pass. And we can go ahead and let's bring the Slayer Pirates in for a little bit of fun. Awesome. We don't really need all of our units in here. Could be fun, but unnecessary. Because we've got this well under control. I'm just trying to wreck this tower. Steam guns are hitting it. I wonder, does the... No, you can't use the lance on it. But we can use it on these guys down here just for fun. 156 kills on the Spirit of Grungni. And Airship 1's up to 248. Another tower down. Alright, so most of the enemy defensive towers have been dealt with. I'm going to try and stay away from... Oh, look. We got our Doom Seekers and Gotrek and Felix here. They should be able to make short work of this Exalted Plague Bearer. I'm going to go get them because they're just trying to hit my gyrocopters. That's all they're up to. They're just looking for kind of cheapskate ways to use their ranged weapons. And we're not going to give it to them. I'm going to, in fact, use this whirling axe thing here. Shred through these Exalted Plague Bearers in a hurry. Got more abilities we can cook off on Gotrek, and then same thing here with Felix. Oh yeah, look at us chewing up that Exalted Plague Bearer. Now they have a ton of hit points too, so I don't know if you all fully appreciate just how much damage they are dealing in there. Is there another tower or something? Because I don't know how else we'd be taking any damage over here. All right, both airships headed further in. 297 kills on the airship. So this is going to be fantastic for siege battles. Our enemies are going to find themselves in a very unpleasant scenario if they can't deal with heavy air attack. All right, well, the Doom Seekers did a pretty nice job here as well. They had 82 kills. More on the way. They might have taken some friendly fire there, I don't know. But it looks like Nurgle is done. So all their units are crumbling. So we have airshipped our way to a rather handsome victory here. I will see you all back on the campaign map. All right, well, that was a slaying if we have ever seen one. So decisive victory indeed. Man, airships are going to change the game here in terms of giving us like ultimate doom stacks for dwarves. I mean, not much is going to be able to stand against us, like I said, unless they are specially equipped for anti-air or just have excellent missiles. Now, and there are certain factions who would be quite good at like Skaven with a bunch of Jezzails or Warp Lightning Cannons, Howling Warp Gale, that kind of stuff. They could be annoying. Cathay with all their range could be annoying. The Empire could be annoying with all their range. Bretonia has big-time air goon squads if they wanted to. So, I mean, there are definitely people who can counter that from the dwarves. But it is going to be a very, very effective combo, I think, against almost all of our kind of more chaos-focused enemies. that we are currently up against. Let's go take a look at our skill points here and how we want to spend them. We got the Cinder Blast Cluster Shell. Maybe just Piercing Shot here, making more damage, or Blade Shield. Blade Shield's always a good go-to. And then with Gotrek, damage walls, gets extra breaches, but we're not really going to be using that. Skaven Slayer, Ancestral Grudge. I mean, that one just makes him stronger in general, although it really helps against greenskins. But it'll still work here. Deadly Blade. Let's go with Deadly Blade. Felix has some cool skill points. Definitely like those. Let's go ahead with the Mighty Beard of Defense. And then over here, let's get the Requisition. And we'll open up the Zuffbar 42 pounders, which we'll have in all the armies as well. So it looks like it's time for us to end another turn. Rhaena Katerin now wants a defensive alliance, so we will be glad to welcome her slays into the slaying here. All right, nothing else really of interest happened on that turn end. We did finish some of our tech research though, so the large scale shell production is next. We finished Retainer's Vows, and that used our Oath Gold towards that, so that's one where we needed 500 Oath Gold. Look at this, exactly as predicted. Tamarkan came down into the valley here. So he's going to be headed towards this settlement over here, and quite honestly, he's going to be able to get it. So I think what I'm going to do is force march Grombrindle down here as quick as he can go, and we might get beaten there by Tamarkan, but we can at least avenge it quickly if it comes to that. So we'll keep an eye on it as we go through here. We could get yet more Oath Gold here. That'd take us up another 10 to 30 per turn. Hell Pit has a slightly cheaper upgrade though. Let's do that, and then we'll save our cash. I'm gonna actually head underground here. Maybe we can get intercepted by Azazel, so we could just go ahead and fight this. Nope, didn't work. But we're here, and we'll see if we can cause some trouble. Kind of take the fight onto their territory, so we're not constantly defending our own, but at the same time, we're gonna need to build up our defenses while we keep the fight in their lands. It's going to be very important. And then we need to take Malakai, and I'm going to head underground like this. Then we're going to pop across our territory and get back over in behind Tamarkan, and then we should be able to get into a good position to go start trying to finish him off. But like Karak Flag here, that was a good go get. These gemstones are going to add a lot of wealth. And then the exotic animals are, of course, very lucrative. Speaking of lucrative, let's go see whether there's any trade deals out here. Oh yeah, we got a couple. Zuffbar and Clan Angren both desire one. And then this would also give us some additional benefits here with Zuffbar. So let's fire that up. And then same thing, Clan Angren. And close that offer. Okay, sweet. Got some lucrative new trade agreements.
Who calls?
Nordland would like a defensive alliance, and I think we should take them up on it. I mean, might as well. Yeah. Well, look at this. Military alliance with Rhaena Katerin. And she is aligned with Karl, Gestalten, Ropsman, so all this would be good. Let's take this.
Kingdom welcomes all its allies.
And I will steal all their money just because I can. And then let's see. Great Orthodoxy. Oh yeah, we're getting some nice cash out of all this too, which will help us build some stuff that we need to. Let's go back to defensive. Like Nordland still wants a defensive alliance, and it's worth a decent bit of money to them too. And then so does Ostland.
Welcome, ancient allies. In these troubled times,
Awesome.
right.
We got a ton of money out of all that as well.
Supreme champion.
So that was good. All right, treasury, description. All right, so we are in considerably good shape here. We went underground, so I don't know if I can build on the airship on this turn. I don't think I can. We're gonna have to wait, but I want to upgrade the assembly line there. So I'm gonna save this big pile of money that we earned, and we're gonna make it to where we can recruit more of the Thunderbarges, because why not? Like, who doesn't need more Thunderbarges? We certainly do. I guess I could go ahead and build the outpost, though, because I'll get the money back on this turn in. We haven't been building these. This was Nordland, Salzamoon. Wow, they have some... Oh, we could get Nuln Ironsides. Ooh, that'd be cool. That would be pretty nice. Or Hochland Long Rifles. Oh, gosh, it'd be cool if you get Amethyst units through some of this stuff somehow. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start building that outpost. We have more that we can build. One with Ostland. Let's go ahead and construct that one, too. All right, I got to quit spending money so we have enough to build the assembly line on the next turn. So I'll see you then. All right, so we finished large-scale shell production. It's now moving on to field engineers. So all of this is going to start making our already dangerous artillery just absolutely terrifying to our enemies. But again, I don't care if my enemies are terrified of our artillery. In fact, that's rather the point. I'm going to go ahead and just put this army into the airship encampment. We're going to be trespassing the Chaos Dwarves, but like, what in the world are they going to do about it? Nothing. They can shut up, or they can get beaten down. We're going to go in here. We can now build the assembly line. So this is going to be fantastic. We can now recruit Thunderbarges. And am I going to get more Thunderbarges? Yes, I am going to get more Thunderbarges. Like, you darn well better believe it. That's just the way this is going to work. We can hit the Tower of Torment here. Azazel, like the scary demon he is, took off running like a scared school child into the distance. So that's, I guess, typical for Chaos these days. Boy, it looks like Castaldan is getting a hand over there, and Nordland is potentially ready to jump into this fight as well. So I think we are extremely well positioned. The Oath Gold is now up to 66 per turn. And if we get some more cash, which we will over the next few turns, we can drive that higher still. We're going to need to put in defenses at like Frozen Landing and other places too. This is our chance to build up some defenses and maybe effectively be more ready just in case our enemies come back. In fact, I'm going to build another Oath Gold building. Oh, so we do have an Age of Reckoning right now as well. Ooh, so I mean, if we needed Grudge Settlers... When this will delay the Age of Reckoning, so for instance, we're into that Age of Reckoning, like if I enter a new age, does it make that start? Did it already start? Like, I don't know what this does. Doesn't look like it changes that, so that's 10 turns remaining there. Okay, I'm not sure I fully understand those, I guess is what I'm saying. All right, well, we did make it down here in time to defend our settlement against the onslaught of the Maggot Lord. In fact, I think I'm going to go into an encamp stance. Now, we might get spotted because he's got an agent in the vicinity, but I got a feeling Tamarkan's going to come this way, and I would love to catch him in a really nice ambush there. I don't know whether it'll work. Let's move underground, and we will now get in behind Tamarkan. And let's see if we can... These guys are going to get in behind us now as well. The Ropsman clan is nearby. We can just bounce underground again if we need to. I can't quite get to Frozen Landing, but I could go here, and then we can bounce back over here and intercept this fleet from Azazel, essentially. And I can just earn Oath Gold for however long I hold that building there. We'll earn Oath Gold out of it, and that will be valuable to us one way or the other. Okay, I was gonna build something here. Oh, what was it I was gonna build? Oh, there was defenses. Frozen Landing is the one that needs defenses. However, I think Azazel can reach it on the... Well, no, he's in a forced one. I don't know if he can reach it on the next turn or not. It's kind of a risk to do this because I'll lose that money if he does reach it on the next turn. But sooner or later, it's going to need to be defensible. And I'm going to try and get these places into a more defensible shape here. Lord not moved. Oh, we got our army from the Age of Reckoning. Fantastic. Let's see if I take these guys. Actually, I could take these guys and rush down here to ward off Azazel, and then we might be able to just pop back underground with these guys. Oh yeah, look, we've got issues near Stormvrak Mount too, so we're gonna have to get some revenge here. We never got back to Pillar of Skulls either, so we got some vengeance that needs to happen. This army will only be here for 10 turns, though, so we'll try and put it to as much use as we can.
Let's march.
Let's see here. With our Master Engineer, the Zephyrs, let's finish up hand-loaded. Folks, I think that's probably going to do it for this episode. We'll come back on the next one. We've got a lot of work to do. We got to catch and kill Tamarkan. We're going to start stealing the rest of his territory. And honestly, if I can kind of work my way up around here, if we get Tamarkan out of the way, I'm then going to have at least 1 or 2 armies that we can focus in, and we can really just start working our way up through the Chaos Waste and just cleanse it and be done with these guys over the next bunch of turns. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this one. Heir of Slayers signing out, and I will see you again soon.